First live episode of On the Couch. I'm Bryce Corcoran.
And I'm KT Ferguson. This afternoon we have the president and the vice president of the ROWAN Karate and Self-Defense Club, Chris Roberts and Liam Heel. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm really excited to have you on here. You know, I've heard a lot about you guys, especially in some classes, you know. And I'm really excited to see what you guys have to talk to us about.
So
today.
what inspired you to practice self-defense in karate? Did any like specific forms of media, any like movies, or?
You want to go first? You want me to
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I got bullied a lot in first and second grade, and eventually it became like I kept telling my parents like, hey, I want to do karate, I want to do karate, I want to do karate, and eventually they just shoved me into this small studio that had a karate school, and I did it ever since.
Yeah.
Fell in love with the sport and still do it now.
Heck yeah. I used to do karate at my YMCA.
There you go.
I was an orange belt with like 3 black lines of tape, which meant you were closer to the
You're closer,
Right?
yellow
Yeah,
belt.
I was the farthest I ever got. I think I don't know the levels. I can't remember the levels, but I'm pretty sure it was either last color belts I had was yellow or and green. I don't know which is higher.
Green.
Yeah.
Green,
Yeah,
typically.
green was like the highest I had gotten, and what about you? What got you into it?
Started when I was 5. And, my buddy actually was at the school I was in, and then he quit, and I was just like, I like this. I kept going.
Yeah, whatever.
But however, every sparring week, I would always be like, Mom, I want to quit. I don't like sparring. And she'd be like, well, we're already here. So I
Might as well, yeah.
No, yeah, and I loved it, but it was fun.
Yeah. So, what skills does your club take to ensure an appropriate level of physical contact based on a student's skill level?
We really have fun communication with our partners. So like, I'm not going to hit him to knock him out. He's not going to hit me to knock him out unless we agree on something like that.
Okay.
So it's kind of stuff like that. It's just an emphasis on just being like safe and communicative. Yeah.
So with that, do you guys regularly allow blood matches in that
No.
sense?
No, we do not allow
Yeah,
that.
lots of prize fighting going on.
We do have
Oh, yeah.
gauntlets every once in a while.
Don't talk about
but
Fight Club.
That's like for seniors and for birthdays and stuff. So,
Yeah.
So there's
I
no
get
Fight
full.
Club, is there?
Not really.
Shh, don't talk about it.
Sorry.
You know, especially on live television.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry.
Typically, we try and have newer members partner with more experienced members, and that tends to help reach the gap. And if we
Yeah.
have 2 newbies who don't know anything and tend to let fists fly, most of the time me, Chris, or one of the other upper members try and break it up and talk through it.
So you guys clearly very experienced black belts. What would you say is the most challenging thing about becoming one? You know, getting into karate, actively
Dedication.
doing it.
It's just the dedication to it.
Dedication, okay.
There have been tests. I remember there are parts of my tests that I don't remember. Like I had 5-hour tests for all my black belts.
Yeah.
And some of the third degrees, so I did 3 different black belt tests. And there are parts I remember, there are parts I don't remember. But like just having a time and always being there and always doing it is kind of like the hardest part for anybody, I think.
Yeah, it's
It's just, like,
mostly
working out.
commitment.
Yeah.
A
What's
lot of
your
people-
advice for someone who's like struggling with dedication like that?
You know, I'm trying to navigate it with weightlifting at the moment, and I've found I have a little app called Finch, and I
I've
put
heard of
on
it.
there. I put on there like do a set of dumbbells a day. So I
Yeah.
think it would be something like that. Just like write a note to yourself, be like, hey, practice 1 move, practice this. Like just
Wow.
getting in the habit of doing something once a day.
That or you get friends to do the same thing. That's something that's kept me from.
Yeah. Honestly, that sounds really good because like I've also kind of heard that like karate, martial arts in general, kind of helps keeps you healthy, you know, all that, and you know that sounds like a really good way to kind of build it into your exercises. So, what are your future goals in karate and self-defense? You guys want to become superheroes? You know, that's a real life profession.
That's funny.
That's cool.
I always wanted to be Superman.
For us as well, we're still trying to
pick me up.
Spider-Man myself.
You know.
We're still trying to build the club up more and more each year. We were very small my freshman year, which was 2 years now, 2 years ago now. We're getting bigger and bigger every year, so now it's a matter of we're buying more mats, we're buying more gear, we're going to tournaments. It's a lot of funds that we're trying to get figured out and just keep trying to grow the club to make it more sustainable when both me and him leave soon.
That's nice.
Because I'm a senior, he's a junior. But I'll be around next year because I'm a grad, but I'm not going to be like e-board. But,
yeah, that's really cool.
You're that KT, we could become the president.
Oh hell yeah! You know what? You know what? Screw my RTF major.
Come
You know what?
on
No, I'm
in.
gonna get a major in self-defense now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm actually a black belt.
there actually used to be ROWAN courses. On
Really?
self-defense, yeah. I don't know when it was, but one of our old instructors that comes by, he told us about it and stuff.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, and lastly, do you have like a favorite karate move? Anything cool?
What do you like?
I'm partial to my round kicks.
Okay.
Yeah, and I always
Round
like side
kicks.
kicks.
Love
You
that.
know, even though I can't do it, you know, I'm a really big fan of the crane kick. You know, just that slow motion move. You know, I don't know how it happens. You know, just the whole world seems to slow down as I do it. You know, everyone's just kind of looking in awe.
I usually do like a triple backflip and then like break a piece of concrete.
Oh, I love doing that.
I like
move,
doing that in the
you know,
morning.
Yeah, I like doing that in my
Every
spare
morning.
time.
Yeah, every morning. You know, I have the space in my room. I just
You had to break concrete for
Yeah, I
your
did that.
second degree, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was small, about
did it. Did
4 or
you
5
do it?
inch
Wait,
patio block.
actually,
Yes.
And you
have
did
it.
it.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
And you did
It was
it.
easier than I thought.
Oh
Yeah.
my, oh my God.
Mine was 5 inches of wood
Yeah.
for different kicks.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't joking about the superhero thing.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Actually,
we'll.
there's a great. It's an old TV show, but it was called Stan Lee's Superheroes, or Superhumans.
Yeah.
And there was an episode where this guy ran a karate school, and he called him the real life Hulk. And they took his students to a building, and they like broke it down as.
That's
oh my,
crazy.
That was
that's
his level.
insane.
It was
Well,
weird.
Maybe when we get back
Freaky.
after the break, KT will be doing some of that stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah, guys. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be training up. I'll be like, you know, like last week, you know, we were talking about like anime. I'm gonna be like Goku. I'm gonna punch the concrete. You know, soon I'll be firing kamehamehas.
Yeah, so with that, we come to the conclusion of the first half of our show. But don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll be joined by the Karate and Self-Defense Club as they demonstrate and attempt to teach us some of their moves.
And I'm gonna get revenge for last week.
Yay.
Welcome back down the couch. You're here in Studio One, still joined by the Rowan Karate and Self-Defense Club, where they'll be demonstrating some basic self-defense moves and karate moves to us.
Maybe
All right,
they'll
take it away,
even
guys.
teach us a move or two.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got in store for us.
All right.
I'll
You
start
got it,
off
guys.
with you.
All
Yeah,
yours.
so we're gonna start off just talking a little bit about what self-defense is, if that's okay with you guys. So, for me, it was always just a matter of self-awareness,
Yeah.
and it's like learning to know your surroundings, knowing what would be a threat, what could not be a threat. Some
Yeah.
basic things to keep in mind are just like when it's nighttime, travel in packs. You know, always have a buddy. If you like to listen to music when you walk, like I do, I kind of keep one earbud in so I can always hear stuff around me. I'm always kind of looking. I'm not like paranoid about stuff, but just always being aware of like, oh, could I trip here? Could I fall here? Things like that.
Yeah, my shocks actually like go around my ears so that
Yeah, they
my
go in your
hearing-
bones, right?
Yeah, they go
Yeah.
straight into the bones, and so my
wanna
hearing
get
is
those.
always kind of aware.
Mindfulness, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of self-defense is mindfulness and just being aware of like what could be a potential risk or
Yeah.
anything like that. But in case you do enter a scenario, we got some tips for you. So you want to
Okay,
do
awesome.
safety stance? You want me to?
All right, you're going to be better at safety stance than I am.
So we were taught at my school. So you have your guard stance for when you're fighting, but
Should we like go along?
sure,
Okay.
yeah. So you're
Alright.
gonna just put your feet together, then take a natural just step out, and then you're gonna put your hands up in your air, and there you go. That's a fighting stance.
Nice.
So for safety stances, in case let's say you wanna like you don't really want to look like the aggressor in a self-defense scenario
Yeah.
because it won't look good.
Probably not.
One, it won't
No.
look good, and B, like it's really like, you know, this
Yeah.
is way more aggressive, and you don't really want to be fighting people in
You can go-
self-defense. You want to kind of get in and get out, which
Yeah.
is my mentality. And I know that's his too.
Yeah.
So my safety stance is you're going to open your hands up, and you're going to push out as far as you can with that
Far as I
lead
can.
hand.
Yeah.
You don't want to lock out your elbows, but you want to keep them
Okay. You want
Yeah.
to keep them like loosey
ready.
goosey.
Yeah.
Ready is
Yeah,
what you're
uh-huh.
saying. So primed and ready, you know. So from here, this is safety stance because of the fact that like we're putting distance. Like if Liam's going to
Yeah.
attack me, you know, I have this distance between him now, as opposed to here, I'm a little bit.
They don't like me
Yeah.
like I do.
So if you want, we'll come at you, and you guys put up your hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So
How are we going to do this?
just
Okay.
straight
You have to be.
line.
You have to be scary. You have to like
Okay.
intimidate us. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
be-
I'm 5'6", so I'm not that big and scary.
Yeah, he's
okay.
got that big muscles though.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling very frightened right now.
Oh, no.
Maybe we should go on our knees. Or no, that'd be weird. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
we'll like kind of come at you. You just go like you can yell too if you want to. I was always told like stop.
We're gonna yell.
Yeah,
We're gonna
whatever you
yell.
want.
Yell at the
We're
top
gonna
of-
yell.
Yell on top of
Uh-huh.
our allowance. We got to
We're
break the
gonna
Sounds
levels.
craven.
All right.
Yeah.
Go. That'll work.
That does work.
Yeah. It could, yeah.
Okay.
Some people like the guttural yell. Some people like the high pitched one. Doesn't matter, but like it'll
Yeah.
stop because it just stuns people too.
Yeah. I was thinking if like people thought it was like an old woman, maybe
Yeah.
they'd come help me more.
Maybe, yeah, that might
Right.
help too. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I like
Yeah.
I saw this one video online that like being loud and very aggressive like that it kind of like scares the other person.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of makes them like even more nervous than they are, and so there's a good chance that they'll just back off.
Yeah.
Well, the reality is you don't know who has training anymore. It's become more popular, even with like jiu-jitsu and kickboxing and all this. It's very popular now due to so many different outlets that you never know who has training. So just someone who's in your face screaming kind of makes you get a little bit nervous about if I want to attack that guy.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
a
yeah,
little.
just a little.
Their
you
training
know.
could be crazy.
Maybe Dragon Ball was a little more accurate after all. You know,
Right,
they do
yeah.
all that screaming. You know,
Yeah.
maybe it's just to intimidate the other person.
Yeah. So we'll do it again. And then
Okay.
Just
Okay.
you put your arms like high a little bit.
Higher.
Yeah.
Like the, okay.
'Cause you don't want my face to go
Okay.
to you. You want to kind of
Yeah.
stop me.
This time let's meow.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's
Okay.
really interesting. Like I haven't tried it with like different.
Okay.
Because like
words
if you're
before.
trying to like attack someone and they meow, like what are you gonna do?
I had someone do that's
gonna-
my purse. I don't know you. Like I had that happen in my school. So like it's fine. Like,
It's a
whatever
good bit.
you
It's a
need,
good
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Yeah.
Was that high enough?
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially I'm shorter, so it works.
Yeah.
For me.
Now, do you guys have any cooler moves you could show us?
Yes. So
We
we're
do have
gonna-
a couple
We're
prepared.
gonna
Maybe
show
ones
you
we can't
something
do.
from there
Okay.
that you can't do.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
we could
not.
try.
Well, I want to
Well,
show you
I
some
got,
basic.
Skill
I
trial
could do a
block.
fancy
Yeah,
one,
we-
too.
Yeah, we can do some fancy
Yeah.
ones. But
Okay.
so from this stance, you can do what's called a palm strike.
Palm strike.
So
yeah.
you're gonna hit with that bottom part of your hand, and it's gonna go right into like, the chin or the
Chin.
nose, or the
Okay.
bridge of the nose, any of these soft areas, because it's like you want to hit hard into soft areas.
Okay.
So self-defenses, you usually don't punch because of the fact that like there's a lot of tiny bones in there and everything, so you could break your knuckles and stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is palm strikes. So what you do is you're gonna cock your hand all the way back, and you're gonna either get your fingers out of the way or you can curl them down. Yeah.
Like that?
Feel more powerful.
Excellent,
when you
just like
throw
that.
them,
Yep. You're in the safety stance, just pop it through. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Boom. Bam. So I like to
Boom.
picture that like it's at throat level for me, so I like to picture it coming up a little bit.
Okay.
Bam, and you can do it with the back or the front.
Heck yeah.
Just they're both kind of, the back is always going to be a little more powerful, especially from like that kind of stance. Yeah.
He's a pro.
He's good.
No,
yeah.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
I like
President
President
next year.
material.
Just saying.
Yeah. Next year, guys.
In training.
In training.
In training.
You- Y'all are not going to
Well,
see me at Bozarth anymore.
We're
you know.
fast learners.
Yeah.
So
We're good.
You're doing good.
Absolutely.
yeah, we're actually better at this than them now. I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
think we should have the.
I think
black
you should
belts.
fight one of them.
You know, yeah. You
I
know,
didn't bring my
place
gloves,
your bets
sorry.
right now.
Okay.
Funny clubs.
You should actually bet on them to win, so that when I beat them, you lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Due to legal reasons, betting is not allowed in this studio.
Oh.
I apologize for any inconveniences.
Sorry, guys. God said no.
See the after
God
show.
said no.
See the after show.
Yeah. See the after show.
I'm a gambler.
So one thing that a lot gets very scary is if someone comes up behind you and does what's called a bear hug, which where they wrap around and they get close. Because the reality is, if my hips are on the hips,
Oh.
he goes up. And if I really want to and we're on concrete,
Whoa.
he's getting
wow.
slammed to the ground. Or if this is an abduction scenario,
Damn.
Oh, bye.
he's not coming back.
All right. Well, that's a show. No I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Mike
main
stayed on.
for Chris here, the main thing he wants to do, make himself heavier by getting his weight down. If he gets below my hips, I can't pick him up,
Yeah.
no matter how hard I try.
Okay.
And from here, Chris, take over.
So I like to do, so my arms are free.
Yeah.
So I always like to say they gave me 2 of their weapons and their whole body. I still have my 2 weapons. So I'm going to
Okay.
elbow him in the head.
Yeah.
So I like to do 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And then turn into them. And then just knee them. Because usually by that 3rd elbow, you know, let's say 1 and 2 miss. Usually at that 3rd one will click them.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, you know, you just keep going until it does. And then he'll eventually loosen up. Or you can do a break like that. You kind of target a thumb or the other thumb,
Oh.
and you're going to pull it out.
Okay.
Because you can't, that's kind of what anchors your hands together.
Yeah.
So if you target a thumb, it'll just peel right off.
Do you guys do weddings?
But,
Okay.
but yeah, so
Okay.
do you want to try, how would you want to try that? You want to try it?
I mean, you want to give it a go?
You have to give me a walkthrough, but
I will,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. If you can try to attack me, and I'll block
Okay.
you with my big muscles.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, from the start.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just
we'll do an under the arms grab.
okay.
So lift your arm, yeah, grab him.
Like that.
Oh
Now I want you to
no.
put your head in his back so you,
Oh no.
here,
Oh no.
like that.
Here.
Yeah.
There you go. That way
Help
he
me,
doesn't elbow
help
you in the
me.
face. So
Okay.
what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop your weight. So you can either you can go straight
Fuck yeah.
and then step out a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna
Can't
just
catch me. Can't
start
catch
doing
me.
some elbows up to his head.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
And then I rip him apart, and I look at him, and I tear his face in
You
half.
can tear his face in half.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee always loved the double
Yeah.
cut.
They teach you that, how to tear someone's face in half.
A little bit.
With your fingers.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's
You
what
know,
my
it's like
folks
opening
and
up a notebook.
Yeah. Can you guys show us anything really cool?
I can show a variation of a bear
Like
hug.
that,
That's a little
like we
cooler
can't do it. Like
if you
too good
want to
for
do
us.
it.
Okay.
I can do sacrifice flows.
What do you
wanna
mean?
do?
We're awesome.
I can do sacrifice
Yeah,
throws.
You
if
want
you
to
want.
see sacrifice though?
Yeah, I can do a
That'd be
sacrifice throw.
awesome.
All right.
So-
we'll do a sacrifice.
Come here, you. I'm a little better
Are you
at this.
throwing me?
Yeah, I'm throwing you.
All right.
So there is another variation of these techniques.
Okay.
This is called a sacrifice throw. Mainly what I want to do, I want to step away, get behind.
Whoa.
Oh my God! Holy crap!
Are we allowed
So
to
at
air
this point, I'm probably going to pick him up, I'm slamming him.
Okay.
And then from there, palm strikes.
Oh
I'm
my-
getting up if I really want to.
Oh wow, that is.
I'm getting out.
Oh yeah, that's impressive. Wow.
That's a different
Yeah, I
variation.
feel like
That's a good
clapping.
one.
So that's a sacrifice throw. It's a little high level, little dangerous. That's why it's called a sacrifice throw, because you are slamming yourself onto the ground with your opponent.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah.
a good emo band name.
It would be.
Would be. You guys want to start a band after this?
Oh hell yeah!
I have no musical talent,
I got
sorry.
musical talent.
Okay.
I'll carry it.
You know what? No, you can play the drums, or you can be our
feel like
interpretive
you should.
dancer.
Yeah, you could just do like hardcore dancing, like punching kicks.
Yeah.
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 Can you guys do a backflip?
I cannot.
Ah, damn.
Can you do
Not for
anything?
life, me.
Can you?
No.
Neither can I.
Closest
You know,
I can do
I'm
is
really
tornado
big
kicks.
and heavy, and so I
Yeah.
can't get my
Okay.
legs above my
We
head.
could do a flashy like tornado kick thing.
Yeah? You want to end it off with a flashy
Ooh,
tornado kick?
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Sure.
You want to do it too? You
Yeah, I
wanna-
can do it. I'm making sure I'm not going to lose all these fancy equipment I have
Okay.
on.
Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to do it first? You wanna
I can. It's going to be tough for Gene, so I'm going to just pocket my important goods.
do it too?
Okie
Wore the
dokie.
wrong material for this.
Yeah.
So typically a tornado kick, the way that works is you spin to the back. You bring this leg up. This leg follows through.
Oh wow.
It's been a while since I've done these, so
Okay.
we'll see how this goes.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So that creates
Let
a
me
lot of
see.
momentum. I'm glad I did that without falling. It's been a
Yeah.
while since I've done those.
Mine was a little different. Mine was like
Okay.
3 steps and it goes like forward more.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
So mine was like you step, you spin, and then you kick,
Mm-hmm.
right? So,
Heck
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Wow. You want to try?
You know what? Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll get some tornado
Yeah,
kicks.
so-
yeah.
Okay.
You want
And
me
then
to do
afterwards,
mine?
you gotta try.
Yours
Fine.
is easier for beginners, I would
mine's a
say.
more
Okay.
beginner
Okay.
one. So,
Okay,
so what you're gonna
so-
do? You're in your stance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna take your back leg. You're gonna step it forward.
Step.
Then
Okay.
you're gonna spin to your back, maintaining
Whoa.
that, and then you're gonna kick.
Okay. So just
Yeah.
you gotta practice the motions.
Yep. So step,
So step
spin, kick.
like that.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So as you
One
add
more
speed to that, you can add height as you spin.
Oh,
and
you gotta add the height.
kick. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Getting there.
Not
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah,
It does
a little
take a while.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
got my
Yeah, same
claws.
thing. Yeah, you can do your claws,
Got my
or this
claws.
one's more fighting, so you can do
Oh.
fully
Okay. So I'm beating the crap out of
beating
a
the
guy.
crap out of something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Yeah.
So this, this is like a fight
Picture it's
thing.
me, and I
Oh,
just pissed
yeah.
you
I'm
off.
just gonna envision you really in my
Right,
head.
that might get you to head level too. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, for this, so you're gonna step forward,
Yep.
you're gonna spin towards your back,
Okay.
and you're gonna maintain that leg.
Yeah.
The other leg is gonna.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Hey,
Okay.
good.
Well, I
You
think
got
the
my
motion's
shin.
there.
Yeah,
Keep going.
motion's there.
Yeah.
did I hit? Was I like head level?
You were like.
Stomach
just-
level.
just
I'll take
stomach
it.
a
All
little
right.
bit
Well,
like- yeah.
that was cool. And that's it for this week's episode of On the Couch. I'm Bryce Corcoran.
And I'm KT Ferguson. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the couch.
Oh, wait.